Hey, what's up? This is Monday Midnight here, and I'm going to be joining Joe Brown Idele-Ero on the Joe Brown Idele-Ero Show, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas, later in the month of September, along with Ima Boogie.
So now, they see this river. So this is
the dwelling place of Jacob. Glorious things have spoken of the old city of Shah. I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know I. Philistia along with Tyre, even the half tribe of Ethiopia, it shall be said that this man was born there. And of Zion it shall be said that this and that man was born at the highest himself shall establish her. When Jah writed the people, it shall say that this man was born there. Stilla.
All right, my
Um,
people, good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, UK and Europe. Good afternoon, America. My name is Joe Brown Idele-Ero, the host on the Joe Brown Idele-Ero show. This medium is non-political, not sponsored by any group or individual. It is a non-political platform, unbiased broadcast medium where great men and women are usually invited to discuss politics, economics, business, and any other thing that matters as it affects our country, Nigeria, particularly Edo State. And particularly Edo State, as we are preparing for this 2024 gubernatorial election, uh, we are challenged to bring to the table, to the public domain, what we call setting up the agenda. That means as we come into the election, we have the campaign about to kick off, and we're going to be focusing on what the people need, the yearnings and aspiration of the people. So we have several political parties that are registered to contest this election, and but we have three major parties that are
Ladopoli,
already
Democratic,
on the field. These three major parties, we all know them. Is the number one is the
Doyami,
PDP. PDP
Doyami,
has the incumbent governor. That's People's Democratic Party. And then we have the APC. The APC is the main opposition party. We all know that, All Progressive Congress. And then we have the Labour Party. So these three major political parties are those that are keenly contesting for the position of governor in Edo State. Now, we have great men today to be discussing this matter, setting agenda to find out, to let the people know the yearnings and aspiration of our people. Number one is my brother, my own brother. He is a member of this broadcast medium. All of you know him. His face is familiar. He comes up every time this program comes on. Whenever he's called upon, he's right there. I'm talking about Rasta Man, Black Rice. Black Rice is a reggae superstar, a political analyst, and a commentator of our cultural heritage. He is based in the Netherlands. He is a human rights activist and anti-corruption activist based in the Netherlands. Join me to welcome Rastaman Black Rice to the program.
yes,
Thank you
you're
very
welcome.
much, my brother.
You're welcome.
I greet you all. My brother, you are welcome to the program. And
And
all the
now I have
listeners. Thank
also
you.
with me the number one, my own number one, my brother. We have been missing him on this program. He was here with us when we were fighting for the 2020 election, governorship election. He was prominent on this program. When there was this talk back, we were all together. We fought it together and we won. And now here we are again. So I'm talking about a brother, a political analyst, an activist, and he's a business commentator as well. I ask you to join me to welcome to the program. Friday, if you know I am based in Italy. Mr. Friday,
Good evening, my listeners and viewers all over the world. Thank you. It is great to be with you, my brother. Idele-Ero.
Thank you so much. God
Really,
bless you.
please.
God bless you. All right, now we are not going to waste time. We want to start the program proper because already, as you know, this program is live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously as we talk. Right now, we are on air on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm going to begin with you, Mr. Chief Friday. You know here. It has been a while that you've been on this program. I'm very, very, very happy to welcome you back today. Now, the
Thank
question
you.
I'm going to ask you is, we all know, again, like you know, this platform here, we are all biased, we are not biased. We're going to say it just the way it is. And the same way we are asking the audience who are joining us all over the world to be unbiased, say it the way it is. We know what our people do, and that's the reason why we actually setting the agenda. Now, as you know, that the campaign is about to kick off. What is the expectation of Edo people all over the world? What do you think we should be expecting from these politicians? We are not going to believe this time around on rhetoric, you know. We're not going to believe on empty promises. We want it to be real. What do you want the people? What do you think the people are expecting from these politicians? Chief Friday, you know, on your face.
Thank you, my brother. The question is very inviting and thought provoking. I want to bring in one Benin adage, which says, "Awene koko doli nwa eso." Everyone also know that. Okay, have it so well. The political arena in Nigeria, specifically in Edo State, has not changed from what we had before the independence. It is a kind of recycling old wines or putting old wines in a new bottle. That is what we have. And what are they using to campaign? The promises they made to our great grandfather. We will bring light. We will bring water borehole. And the day of that very campaign, they now hand over to their t-shirt and face cap. That is what they have been doing before independence. But our people, do we listen to these people? Do we question them of their promises? No, because there are a lot of things the elite, I don't see them as a real politician. They are a little privileged elite. They try to weaponize many things to bring the people under their control. The people they are controlling, though, they do not know that they are under control. Where a professor has to rig election for a primary six holder to come and become a governor or a president. Think of it. If the professor knows, he would have been involved in that act. So, like me, I don't see anything new. I don't expect anything new. Until the process, the electionary process, if it is not changed, we should be expecting what we have been gotten. Let me see add another addendum with another daily adage. Edo where omono tamata omamyukunja yiko. The people you see they are feeding today, are they really the best that will lead us? No. The people have the persons or the group of persons who have the people's will. at heart. They are not allowed to come close to the corridor of power. They are not. Only people you see will bring good road, the road will never come. Will give you water, the water will never come. Sometimes they mention schools, red roof without desk and other instructional materials. My brother, I'm not expecting anything new because we still have the old wines there. Thank you.
Okay, again, I'm going to turn it over to our brother, the reggae superstar, the political analyst, the cultural analyst, and anti-corruption and human rights activist based in the Netherlands. Mr. Blackrice, the same question I'm asking you, probably you're going to answer it in a different way. We don't know. What are the expectations? What do you think the people of Edo State are expecting from these politicians who are campaigning now to become governor in Edo State?
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe. What the people are expecting is different from what they are getting. The people are expecting good and, fair election. They are expecting the best of the politicians to be fielded in this coming election. But that's not what they are getting. They are two different things. What they are expecting and what they are getting are just two different things. They are going to be forced to get what they don't want. And they will end up accepting it anyway, which they have been doing. To say what they are expecting to get good governance from the people they are fielding, good politicians that will come and treat the city or the state as a priority, not as secondary. Prioritize all the good things that you people need in the state. Good roads, electricity, pipe-borne water, which they have been saying, they have been doing that, they have been campaigning with that from time immemorial, though. Still, we don't have it, we don't get it. Now that each and every one of us have our own borehole waters in our homes, we have electricity powered by generators. What we just need them to do now is to create a level playing field for the good guys to come and play their ball. But still, they are not going to get it. I saw a clip from the president the other day that he's in the federal now. If they want a dough, he's going to deliver a dough to them, to APC. I don't really mind who is coming in as the governor, but I don't want any politician throwing stones at our marketplace or going to challenge our institution. We had institutions in that country or in that kingdom before Nigeria. So we are not expecting anything less than that. We expect the people coming to respect our culture and tradition, our monarch. You are playing your politics, don't play to the palace. Play your politics in Osadebe Avenue and let it end there. Because you're not going to take your politics to the ring road and create a friction there. We are expecting best from them, but that's not what we are getting. I'll show you that.
All right, thank you so much, My brother, again, if both of you are kind of in agreement that we are not expecting so much from these politicians, that is going to be like business as usual, that this is what they have been doing from time immemorial.
That's right.
That's what both of you just said. Now, what do the people, if that is what they're going to be hearing, then what do you expect the people to do when the time comes for the election proper? If we are hearing the same thing over and over and nothing has actually changed, no promises that they have made has ever been fulfilled. Now, what do you want the people, what do you expect the people to do during the election? Again, I will start back with Chief Igbenowaya.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Uh, Today, Nigeria and Edo State in particular, a political failure, we are blaming our leaders. How long can we be pointing finger at a point? Edo where Ukpa Amonwa Pokiva like what I said before, these people deceive our great grandfather. They deceive our grandfather, our father, now our generation. Then we don't have to continue to blame them. Let us look inward. Why is it like that? One, our people have lost a self-dignity, self-esteem, and the sense of value. So if you place two things and ask the electorate to cross-examine it without bias, if they run through the profile of these very candidates in different party platforms, they should be able to know from their track record. But because who is able to throw into the air a sachet of 2 kilos of rice, a bundle of t-shirt, they're giving the attendees that day about 2,000 as a transport fare to their various ward or homes. You see, they think they have made it for that singular day because they now have something to eat that day. But do they take into consideration the life of their children and their great grandchildren? It's like they don't see beyond their nose. And I'm from that state, so I should not be excluded. We don't see beyond our nose because someone that promised you something 4 years ago, and no one was achieved. Today is coming again to still promise you another thing. Have we questioned it? How far I have realized the promises made? Then simple. Now the electorate or the people in democracy, they have the power. Power belongs to the people. They use their power. How many times they call the leader from their word and institute an impeachment? Most of the leaders you see they have removed from different parties. It was a political witch hunting. Political witch hunting. Maybe to make the road smooth for them to ride. We must remove this person to reduce obstacles. So everything now boils down to the electorate. Once for a while, let us bring back to our senses of judgment the value. Look at the card these candidates are bringing. Wait, look at the ones that best suit you and your future generation. The electorate should have a self-esteem, self-respect. I did this thing some time ago. It never worked. They should be noble enough to try new things. Yeah. Most of the political, you see, they are making noise today. Have we not tested them? They have been tested. And what we have is failure. It's failure. I don't know the indices they will use to measure success. But for me, complete failure. Now that they are now weaponizing hunger, we should expect something worse than what we had before. We should expect something worse than what we had before. Because there's hunger in the land. A hungry man is an angry man. That is what we have there today. So I wonder if we are getting anything different. And moreover, I mentioned earlier the electionary process. Must the electorate vote say their vote? That is a very big question. They don't enter there, they don't remember person. Make I collect my own. You collect your own for 1 day and to service that person for 4 years. In the next 4 years, because you have mortgaged your vote, you have sold it, you don't have a say. Once for a while, let us keep this money, leave it with them. Go and vote your conscience. How many of our people can really go to the field and vote their conscience? We have them, but they are very few. It's not sufficient to win an election unless other things have to follow. That is it, my brother.
Well,
Thank
thank you.
you.
I appreciate you. That was a very, very good and valid point. I see my brother, our father, our reggae king, our reggae superstar, he's been making some notes while you were speaking. And I'm going to expect him to respond to that. And let's see his own view about that. Because right now, remember, we are representing the electorate, which is the people. So whatever we say here today is very, very important because it's going to be taken into account, into consideration while the campaign continue and the election coming up in September. Mr. Black Rice, what is your own contribution to that, sir?
Yeah, my brother has spoken very well, but try to put the
Thank
blame
you.
on the electorate, the people. There's a government of the people, by the people, for the people. We don't know the people. This is a government by the elite, for the elite, and for the elite only. The people, we don't understand what they have brought to us, democracy. We don't know. Even if we do, how can we retrieve our votes back or recall our politicians that are erring? The mechanism is not there. You blame them for not voting the right person. They voted the right person. But did their vote count? Stanley said, was it Stanley or Napoleon said, it's not the people that are voting that matters. the people counting the vote, the people that are announcing the result of the vote, those are the people that have the say.
The Stanley.
Stanley, yes, it was Stanley.
Yeah.
You know, so we are not. I don't blame my people at all. First of all, we don't understand this democracy of a team. My brother fella said they are all crazy. Yes, for real. Just imagine somebody you want to help. You're giving him 5,000 naira or 2,000 naira to vote for you. Are you helping him? They don't have a program. That's why they are buying people, selling people. They are selling and buying people. The people their godfather are selling, they are candidates. The candidates are buying. My brother, it's a continuous process. We don't know when it's going to end. And how far it's going to take us, we don't even know. But one thing we know for sure, there will come a time that there will be nobody again to vote for them. They weaponize hunger, like you said, rightfully said, and rightfully so. They are not just weaponizing it today, because it got worse today now. By the time it gets more worse, then people will sit at home. Now they cannot try to do that. Sit at home. Not because. Sit your ass at home. Don't go and vote nobody. They are not going to respect you. If you sit at home, they will come and carry you from your house. When instead of 5 million voting, 20,000 voted, they are not going to count that as vote. Or they will just still count it and say, yes, and the people will come and will take. So they put millions and millions for themselves. I'm not going to blame my people, my brother. My people have no blame at all, because since 1960, these things have been doing, they have been doing this to us. Right from the British time, even the British did it. They showed us what to do, how to vote, how to count the vote, how to announce the result. They taught us all these lies, and we are used to it now. We perfected it. That's what I think. That's my contribution, my brother.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Moderator. Let me make a little addendum. Like my brother said that we shouldn't blame our people. Like an Englishman say, once bitten, twice shy. If someone was able to trick my father, my grandfather, and doing it to me, what does that mean? It means that is a line of a fool. It is time we should wake up. We should wake up. Well, let us not continue to blame the leader that have had the opportunity to ride on us. We should stand up and tell them no. The voter card has two functions, either to vote for or to vote against. But I know in Nigeria setting, not what we really ordered that are given, according to Oseni Rufai. We ordered that, and they gave us the order. Yes, but by the time when they see a very tough appearances here and there, the degree of this very corruption, political corruption, will reduce. Will reduce because they used to silence everybody around with 5,000 maximum, even people with uniform. Then what do you expect? So I will not continue to blame the leadership. The problem now is for all of us, the follower and the leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On that note, I'm going to make my own contribution here for both of you. Mr. Blackwright said the vote don't count. Both of you agree on that, that the vote
Yes.
does not count. And he was suggesting to go the Unamrican way, sit at home. And then you said, no, they sit at home, okay, but that they should not be intimidated to vote, right? Because both of you agree, and I agree too, that most times the vote doesn't count. All right. If we do it that way, say, oh, don't go and vote, and then reduce the number of voters, I can tell you right now, based on the way it has always been, if two people showed up to vote, guess what? There's going to be a winner.
Million. They will call it million people.
Exactly. So they will multiply it. You know, they will multiply it. You know, we have a winner. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is what is going to happen. If you reduce the number of voters, if they don't go to vote at all, and one, two, three people showed up, guess what they do? They're going to multiply it.
They blow up the number to
They will
their favor.
remember. So, like he said, that he will not blame the people, but the people also have the responsibility to challenge these people who are campaigning right now. Oh, we have heard all this from y'all time to time. You're gonna bring well, you're gonna bring this, you're gonna bring that. We don't accept that anymore. And then, like you said, they're gonna be giving people rice, t-shirts, cash, and all that to entice the people.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the best.
for most of it's already going on now. You're going to see people showing up. The governor's candidate, the other candidate, those who has more money will become popular during the campaign. Again, it's not supposed to be that whoever has the most money will win the election, though. That's not supposed to be what it is. I am saying that we should ask the people, tell our people, as we are saying it now, because they are watching us live, what they should be expecting from these candidates or the political parties at this time is not the peanuts that they are giving them. It's not the rice that they will consume today and then tomorrow they go hungry again. Because, like you said earlier, there is hunger in the land. But giving them a bag of rice, all those little things that will not last for more than a few days is not what we want. No, that's not what we're expecting. I want them to examine the candidates, examine all of them. Don't listen to rhetoric. Don't listen to, oh, this has been done. No. Look at them and check out their pedigree, and then we want people to look at integrity, look at character. It is not all about the money because whatever money they're going to give today will not solve the problem, the hunger problem that we have. That one is established. Well, however, we should look for those that are really concerned about the welfare of the people, the welfare of the people. Because if you vote for them now, you collect all that money from them. Guess what? As soon as they're sworn in, you will never hear from them again. That's it. So this is the opportunity for us to challenge the people that are campaigning that we this is what we want. Okay, I'm going to go into another segment right now. Let me ask you, both of you, do these political parties actually do they have a genuine program, agenda? Do they have that? Both individual or the political party? Because if they believe in agenda, right? So if they believe in it, they will not be repeating all this that they do every time. And not only that, you see people cross-carpeting, from one party to the other, one party to the other. Oh, I don't believe in this. You just cross-carpet because you don't like this person that is contesting, and then you go to the other party. So that means you do not believe in the agenda of your political party. So what do they? My question to both of you: do these political parties have genuine agenda for the people? Mr. Blackright, you go first.
Yes, sir. I said it earlier. They don't have a program. They don't have no program. Their own is to tell you they are going to give you water, which has been their cracked record they've been playing since 1960 or thereabout. Hiccup plates playing cock. They give you water, they give you electricity. We don't get it. So we are not even asking them to give us their program, show us their program. Doesn't mean they won't say their program. They don't have a program. That's why they are crossing their carpets, changing direction every time. If you don't like the program of this party, that's why you are not in that party. I remember Nisa Wiki or whatever his name is. He said if he will ever join APC, let him die. He's in APC today.
I never die.
He's still alive.
Officially, he hasn't actually. He has not declared himself to be a APC member, but
he's an APC man. He said, "Why he's a minister?" He said, "We never
a minister under
get a
APC.
ministerial position." But he's a minister today again. So these people don't have a program. They are just feeding their pocket. There was a list of political millionaire, or is it millionaire or trillionaire?
Oh yeah, they declared. Yeah, I saw that on social media too.
If you know how much these people are having in their purses, man, then you know they are not politicians. These are just political marketers, political robbers. They're just coming to rob us. Now they are building a big house for the vice president because he cannot stay in the local house, the house they built for the first one, with a lot of money. Meanwhile, we cannot feed ourselves. We can't feed our families. Is that a program? So we are not going to ask them to show us their program. If they like, they have a program. Me, personally, I don't remember when last I voted in Nigeria, though. Yeah, because I'm not going to kill myself for that. In 1983, they almost killed me because because I was voting for UPN. So it's risky to vote in Nigeria. And if you don't vote, it's also risky. I remember one woman was killed in her house, burnt alive. Was a woman party leader or something.
Wow.
She was burnt alive. So this kind of things, they intimidate people. They force you. If you don't want their money, they make you do what you don't want to do. So I'm not gonna, man. Forget about their program, my brother. They don't have a program. We don't even know. We are not playing. They don't have democratic system in Nigeria. They don't. We are not following it. What they are playing now.
That's another point we have to discuss today. That's
yes.
True. All right, Mr. Gbinowa, what's your opinion?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you asked the question and you provided a very good answer to it. Do they really have a genuine program? If they have, why do we have some of them cross-carpeting? A man that have a socialist idea, far left, then has to think on how to provide social services to the people. While those with the capitalist idea have to think of how to make individuals grow in their various disciplines and businesses. Then we have the popular Nigerian man, Mr. Coker, who advocated for a little to the right, a little to the left. That is central government, where government has to take responsibility of some essential services and allow individuals to still perform and excel. Nigeria politicians, I'm sorry, are they really politicians? Do they politic? Coming together to think is politicking. Do they really politic? No. If you watch them in their various houses of assembly, you see that it's a shambles. They are not ticking. And that thing is spreading across Africa now. Like the head they are going through in Kenya, bringing in a bill, a financial bill of 2024, hacking the tax. I think the people have been able to make the government down. Tell me any government with a program, a genuine program, will sell a bag of rice for 80,000 and make a minimum wage to be 60,000. Do you know what that one means? It means no poor person should get married again. Because that money alone is not sufficient for you to buy a bag of rice. You have to pay your bills, transport to and fro to your work. Where are you going to get the others to make up? Or they are telling that if you are a worker, you must be having another job. Do they have such job in Nigeria? What kind of joke is that? Tell me the joke bigger than that. And you are telling me a genuine problem. Those people I'm not annoyed, because most of them, they are various offices today. The people never voted for them.
Yeah.
They are not what the people ordered for.
No.
So they are there through bad doors. And based on the number of Ghana must go, they were able to throw out during the electionary process. That is it. Oje wo no giom ekume ona sia megbe. What can we do? Why?
Exactly.
I'm Maria one.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Thank you so much.
The new program, no, zero.
If you are just joining us, this is the Idele-Ero show happening live on Facebook and YouTube. We are expecting people from the audience to make their contribution as well. Go to the comment section and make your contribution. But a time is coming in a very little bit of time. We will be opening up the phone lines, so you can also call and ask questions, ask the discussant question, whatever you take it to your mind. Say it. This is a free broadcast medium. Now, I'm going to quickly show you something here. All of us, we need to see what is going on, because this is what I was expecting, that we should have the people, Charlie, the people that are contesting right now, the campaign train. We have bad roads. We have bad, structures of school. No facilities. The poor healthcare services. In fact, it looks like there's none at all in Edo State. All these things are coming to play, and yet people are campaigning. They are campaigning. They are telling us that they're going to do it, and we have never ever had anything, tangible from them. They have given us all these promises, and they will take a look. Just watch these roads here. Let's watch.
So now they see this river. So this is River Aswen Obaseki. Now their river be that. Now their 8 years achievement be that. I see the reason why now why they say Obaseki and Aswen Godalo, they are ready to pay millions to any social media influencer that will propagate their failure. I see the reason why they are using money to buy a lot of social media influencers. They don't care your name, your price, so that they can able to cover all this loophole when Obaseki don't get for the 8 years. And I see the reason why the Obaseki and Aso Ighodalo supporters, they are not campaigning with their achievement, rather they are campaigning with what APC have done in federal. Not what APC have done in Edo State. Oh, no, they are talking about what APC have done in federal. You see how many, that one don't show now, say, PDP and Obaseki and Ighodalo and his social media caterpillar, they don't have anything to campaign with. They don't get anything they want tell Edo people. They are not campaigning with what they have done in the Edo State. They campaign with waiting federal, waiting APC they do for federal. On they get to the point. So you see the reason why this Obaseki PDP and Obaseki social media and Aso Ighodalo social media dogs. You know why they back now? You know why they back? Because they don't see anything campaigned about. So it's better for them to become.
I'm going to stop that right there and then come back to another one, So here,
Obaseki government, PDP, Obaseki government. Look at the drainage system that was constructed less than 3 months by the commissioner for road and bridges, Etanozame. Look at your handwork. Etanozame, look at your handwork. This is the handwork. And as I speak with you now, the contractors and all the workers have left and abandoned this project. For the past 3-4 weeks, no sign of their equipment, nor their workers. Look at what Obaseki government have done to the people of Amufi and Ukpaga. This was we saw in the media every time. Construction of Amufi Ukpaga road. Look at the result.
Again, I'm going to stop that right there and let's come back here. Okay, now I decided to show those clips. That is so pathetic. That is so sad for a government, a whole government for like 8 years. I understand that there is a natural disaster all over the world. As a matter of fact, Nigeria is a blessed country. We're blessed. We do not have the kind of natural disaster that we have in the Western world. Even here in the US, yes, it's true that there are some occasion, especially this global warming. As a result of global warming, things has changed, weather has changed, yes, there is flood everywhere. But guess what? The ability to be proactive, to be able to take control of what is going to happen. People, yes, everywhere. I don't know, in Italy, in Netherlands, here in the US, all these things happen. But guess what? If the rain, if there's a heavy rainfall here today in the US, and I know that about Italy, I've been in the Netherlands as well. Before you know it, in another 30 minutes time, that could even be over exaggerated. You will not see anything on the floor again. Because why? People did that. There is bound to be flood. But then again, what is the control measure that the government has in place? That's the problem. Look at what you just saw. I'm going to show it again before I close this program. This is not just to, we shot any person, any cop. It's the same thing. It's been happening over and over and over and over. And now you are campaigning. You are campaigning with what? What are you telling the people? Is that what the people are expecting? Is that what they want? And yet you have your pocket full of money. The money that you are stealing is enough to take care of those issues and then make the people happy. That's what they want. What the people want is to be happy. We do not want anybody that is coming to give us, oh, don't worry about it, I will build castle in the air. No, we don't want all that. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to happen anyway. So that's what we have been experiencing in Nigeria, in our state in particular. Edo State is the only state that I have not seen overhead bridge. I have not seen one in it. The only place, others that have not been, to the 36 states or so, but I know there are some states that I have visited. They got all these, bridges and all that stuff. We do not even have one, not even a pedestrian bridge in Edo State. That is a shame. And I will get this money allocation come from the federal government and all that stuff, taxation here and there. What are we doing with the money? How are you going to make the people happy? That is what is at stake right here. So I want us to address the issue of how do the government, why is it that they fail to fix roads? That's a common thing that everybody passes. Even those in the government, they passes the road as well. So what is the problem? Why can't they fix all this road? I don't have a clip right now. I will bring it maybe next time. For school, if you look at our schools, oh my God, you can't believe that that's the same school that you went through during your time. But nowadays, where there is even much money, where, more than what was available during our time, go to schools and, you pity the children that are going to classes under that condition. So I want us to talk about what are they going to do to fix this road. These are common, these are just basic things, fundamentals, that we need to take care of for the people. The roads are bad. All infrastructures are bad. And like you said, like that person was saying that they hire social media, propagandas, to, hack the people to believe. That's deception. That's deceit. They are deceiving the people. When you see them fighting and scrambling like this for power, guess what? It is not for the people. Guess what? It's for the people. It's for themselves. So I want us to address this matter. That's why I said the caption of this program is going to be a repetitive program setting agenda for Edo State until the election. We're going to keep repeating things like this, okay? Unless there is another issue that comes up that we can bring to this broadcasting media. Yes, sir. So I want us to address that. Mr. Blacklight, what do you think? Why is it that we are still having bad roads upon all the promises, upon all the money that comes in? Why are we having bad schools? If school structures, nothing in there, nothing, absolutely nothing. Go to where children are schooling, it is pathetic, like I said. So why are we still having all that? And why is the campaign? Why can't the people challenge them and say no? We don't want all these talks. Give us this, give us that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe.
Yes, sir.
The people cannot challenge them. They cannot fix the road because they are making roads without a drainage system. The first thing people do here when they're creating roads, or before they start building houses here, is the drainage pipe from the house. The proposed site of the house, there's a big hole. To the underground drainage. People can walk in their drainage system here. They walk inside to clean it again. In those days, we used to have PWD. They're in charge of maintenance of roads.
Benin Works Department.
Yes. Public Works Department, PWD. But today, there's nothing like that. They just put asphalt on the road, just like that, with one caterpillar. And the tractor is going to be broken down there because it cannot even raise the stump of wood. So it's going to be spoiled there and become an eyesore. He will do that role for the next 8 years because that guy is going to stay 8 years as a governor or whatever, president. And after that, they are going to re-award that road again to somebody else, their friend. It's all game. They are playing games with us. They don't have the people at heart. They have not come to serve. They have come to bully. They are bullies. These people, they are bullies. They just come to bully us. Telling us they are trying to help us. We are not being grateful. You are helping me to spend my money. My brother, they cannot make good. We don't have any engineers. Our school system is not good. When you say they have school buildings, this, that. We have been studying. You know how many professors we have here in Nigeria? Professors. Not that they hold the election, they count the returning officers lying from their mouth. My brother, education, this Western education has failed us. Our engineers, they take their vehicles to roadside mechanic to fix.
We're not managing freedom.
Our engineers cannot make bridges. We have to go to even Lebanon to bring some Lebanese. We go to India. My brother, look, I just want to be a part of this thing today. That's why, if not, I don't talk Nigerian politics, man. Sickening. It's sickening, man.
It's it's so good. We feel it.
All Rasta Black Lives.
Yes, sir.
Thank
We
you.
feel
Thank
it
you.
where we are. There is decency. You know, people are accountable. People they feel the pains of the people. There is hunger in the land. No good road. No good school. No good healthcare. And unemployment is
Sure.
is above the roof. You know, people are not employed. What the government does, they do it for, just to patronize their political party. They give what they call SSA or SA to few people, and they give the peanuts as well. Those are the people that they hire to go out there and start propagating lies, falsehood. Mr. Gunawaya, let me
Yeah.
not digress. I'm going
Okay.
to make you respond to
Thank you.
this.
Based on the core value of this very network, this session, uh, free, not political. I think I want to take my distance from that man that put up that very, I don't know whether political jungle for APC, trying to showcase the wrong doing of Obasanjo. I think that is a campaign on his own. And if Obasanjo is paying some media houses, we should know that other parties will equally be paying some other media houses because this is what we do. But we, as far as this platform, political party. But one thing is, in our dear state, Edo, how many roads do we have? How many of them that are really motorable? A very few examples we are seeing, maybe you can drive home direct, is where you have some of these very top big officers, political officers. They are not interested where the road link, the number of persons the road are connected, the road is connected, but to serve their personal interests. We're talking about road. How many governors the school they built in Nigeria, the primary school they built in Nigeria, that their children attend that primary school as of today? The Minister of Health, they build hospital. But when the wife wants to give birth, will the wife go to the hospital he built? It's just a question mark. If the commissioner or minister of education, the children cannot go to the school they built, don't know that place is a death trap for ordinary Nigerians and Edo people. The same thing is hospital. The same thing is the road. All of us, we are aware of all these things. Then what is the reaction of our people? Like what we just saw. How many government car? I know that in desperation, government car can pass through that place. But these are service car, SUV, Jeep. It's not their money. They are not the one repairing it. They are not the one buying fuel. If I told the motor goes spoiled, then they will get extra money. They will go and inflate the price to repair it. So it's another business. So our people, they should open their eyes. Then learn to value things. They are seeing it. But if I ask, if the road was tied maybe 10, 20 years ago, it's not a crime. But what I just say is our political allies, I will not call them politicians because they don't think well. Their problem is, it's a common thing in the adage. Why are you not there other person? Or we go here you do or you know do that thing.
Yes.
They don't want the common man to rise.
No.
The school they are building for us is not a good one. The hospital is not a good one. The road is not a good one. Look at our market. Everybody cannot go to ShopRite and buy something. But our earlier market, Ogida market, New Benin market, do you see any maintenance there? When you see the trader along the road, you think inside the market is okay, that's why they prefer to come and stay by the roadside. There is problem in that place. But God, I don't believe in God. Let our ancestors intervene. Because we have used the God for too long. Yeah, let our ancestors intervene.
Real quick, let me quickly correct this here. The clip that we saw, like you said, you really said that this platform, this broadcast media, is not political. We do not have any particular political party that we support. No. The message that was carried is what matters. It's not what they were talking about. There is no individual or independent, video clip that I could have shown. I just showed that one to see how poor our roads are. It's not what they were talking about. No, that's not my business. What I wanted to show to the people is that our roads are bad. Our roads are bad. So it is not what the guy was saying. I didn't want to pay attention to that, but I wanted to find a way to show to the people that this is what we are going through in our place, which is not right. Okay, and then I didn't have any clip for schools. Maybe before the next program, I'll get some, and you will see how dilapidated they all are. They are an eyesore. It's a suicide. You do not want to even think about it that human beings, go in there to study. If the environment is not right for study, guess what? Your brain will not even, assimilate anything. I'm telling you. Because looking at where you study and how you're going to concentrate, the children are human beings as well. We are trying to impact on them what they will bring to the table in the future. And look at the environment where you just said something that all these people, these politicians, they send their children overseas, even to Ghana, to Ghana. And you are proud of that you are sending your children to Ghana, to overseas, Europe, America, and all that stuff to study, and you are unable to fix the ones that you have in your own. You don't value what you have. That's what it is. You don't value it. Rather, you want to steal the money from that belongs to these people anyway. All the money that they are stealing belongs to us. Oh, that's our commonwealth. Now they steal it and bring that. We see them here. We do not want to, probably make any issue out of it. We see them here. If we see them here, they bring their children. They come here to buy houses. The same thing they do in Europe. The same thing everywhere. They steal the money from our country, come and use it to develop other. And how long are you going to be in this world by the way? That's why those who believe in the Bible say, it's vanity upon vanity. And guess what? If you add vanity plus vanity, is equal to vanity anyway. So no matter how much you steal, it's not going to go with you when you drop dead, because all of us, it's a death that we're going to die. But some people in Nigeria, they believe that, oh yeah, if I have all this wealth to myself, I'm probably not going to die. No, that's not true. It's a lie. Everybody's going there. So why don't you live and let live? That's the purpose of governance. So for the purpose of time, I'm not going to let us trash all these matters today because we still have a long way. The campaign is just beginning. The election is coming up in September 21st. So we have all this time, and I'm going to crave your indulgence. I want to appeal to you guys to always please help me out, show up for us to discuss all this matter. Let our people know what we are doing, what we expect out of these politicians. That's the reason why we are always going to be coming. Please, I want to appeal. No one is paying me for this program. Nobody. I'm not sponsored by nobody. Not even groups. Even you, and nobody is paying for your time. But again, if we do not come here to air it for the people to understand, what they need to do, it would be unfair to us. So that's why this program is here. Now I'm going to open the phone line, because it looks like the audience today there has not been so much activity from the side of the audience. I want to open the phone line now, so that people can call. So the number to call is on your screen, is +1 214 229 7475. Just give us a call here. If you have any point to make, if you have any addition to what has been going on, or any question to the members of the guests who are discussing this matter today, go ahead and give us a call. You are very free to do so. Make your contribution, and please be civil. We do not use profanity here. We don't curse. All we are doing here is to help our people to make sure we have a good place, to live in Nigeria, in Edo State. Please give us a call now. It's +1 214 229 7475. It's a WhatsApp number. So again, somebody, I think I'm having somebody making a comment. I'm going to flag that out here so that. Okay. They're saying that they cannot hear. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
So that means they should be able to hear. Don Pecha, please. I don't know. I think it is audible enough because everybody here says they can hear. I don't know. You probably need to turn up the volume of your device so you can hear us clearly. All right. So what we are talking about here is about the election coming up in Edo State. In Edo State, Nigeria, So we are saying that the campaign is about to kick off, and what the people are expecting is what we are talking about here. We have a lot of issues, bad roads, bad schools, no good healthcare services, and a lot of things. No employment. There's no industry, nothing. Nothing. So, every 4 years they come and tell us that they're going to do a lot. But at the end of the day, they don't do nothing. That's our problem here. That's our concern. So we are here to try to set the agenda so that these people will sit up and do something for the people. Thank you, Don Peckham. Thank you. I think she's joining us from the UK. Yes. Okay, so give us a call on 214-229-7475. +1. Don't forget to put a +1 in front of it. That's international number. +1 214-229-7475. Thank you, as you joining us. And also for comments, welcome, on the comment box. Now, while we are doing that, while we are waiting for the call, we also have it on YouTube. And you see what is scrolling on your screen right now. YouTube channel is youtube.com/user/Joe-Ero100. We're also live right there on YouTube. So my question now to you both before we round up this program is, I know we're going to have a lot of this kind of show coming up, as we get along. Now the question again I'm going to ask is these three major candidates campaigning now to become governor in Edo State, right? We all know them. And how much do you think they are attached to the people? Because if you are not attached to the people, you cannot feel them. You can't feel the people. How much do you think they are attached to the people? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So go ahead and give us what do you think, Mr. Idele-Ero?
Yeah. Thank you. From the previous scorecards of these very political parties, the people are really fed up. They are really fed up. Because we are human beings, we are receptive to change. They need a new team. A new team. They have no basis to score one of them because he has not performed before. For the other two political parties, they see two things are thick from them. They see through hair. The life we are living today in Edo State, how do we get there? It's in the hands of the PDP APC. So no matter what they are saying, the people don't feel very attached or consigned. Let us be very candid. The little ones that are gaining from the process, that are eating from the process, they are the one making noise. The woman in the market, the man in the farm, and the driver, the bus driver, how are they consigned with these people? But some of us who had the opportunity to have gone through the 4 walls of the school consider, yeah, we tried it. We have tried this. We've done really tried this. People might be ticking toward that direction. That's why we are talking about TV political parties. They are not TV, very many.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like the people are searching for alternative for the old wines. They don't want. But
okay.
that's why the third one is coming up. It is a measure of the level of frustration we have. That is it.
Yes.
But one thing is, I have a message for my people.
Okay.
The common people continue to struggle. According to our late brother, Osayamore Joseph, where Omonigi Mabie or Etelebu where Oviegu. Omonu Sese Keke Libra Iya bi one, iya bi away. Omo na gba ya di ya be mo si.
You're right.
Alege. Ijo bo. Ma ni gba ni jo bo. Ogbe mo ni ti ma bi e tele bo mi ebu. So bo ni no gbe mi dare ni ma.
It's
Wa ya ge ni ma ni ya che obidodo. Ibe che investa. Abo mo go bi o. Obi ogbe. Abo mo go bi ogbe. Because obi ogbe na woro teka. A relationship not only with the environment is very hard. Also, even a strong immunity. Immunity is your relationship with your environment. So the people will survive. Only man no pressure of your will talk. Okay, I have a problem. In the 80s, 70s, like again in America, above one way. Illegal, I am seeking for Huh? I remember when I sank my first borehole about 100 and something thousand. You know where 100 and something thousand secret borehole. Government man now I'm with borehole lay down one. That is the wickedness. They want us to come and kill their house to come and fetch water. I get it good name. Mother I just there. Oh my God, I just there. Now nobody go to the river now. As if for baggy power. Ayasa mena ngwa eboho magise magisa ukoni alela o be di malela okay time will come abandon a visa to our people me yaye uboya treated I'm sorry again digress to Guinea language I'm talking to the people yeah you will see that these people here they are suffering someone like Jamewe Opona Lavone the farmer Lokagbo will go and sleep in his farm. Or the bed or ye, if we are power. Here no repair AC. Let them come and join us in the juggle. Natural results. It's so to block that woman.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are not living here, but we're going to do the closing. First of all, I want to just give your hands on that. That was a good one. So there's somebody who is watching from YouTube, Timba Daselo, saying greetings to Yao, the panel. That means you guys are doing a good job. So thank you so much, Mr. Timba Daselo, for your greetings. We appreciate you. Okay, so Mr. Black Rice.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say about that? I mean, if not much, that's good. We understand. We have said so much today.
Yeah, it's just that I don't want us to be blaming our people. Our people suffer too much.
Right.
Every blame is going to them, and they are being treated. What do you think they can do to the governor? What do you think a poor man can tell the governor that when even though sunu we do am I sunu there? I'm nobody cut. Am I sunu there?
Okay.
So we are just going to let our people have a British space. I went to school with governor's children. Osadebe's children. I went to school with Osadebe's children.
Wow.
Okay.
How many people going to school now today with governor's children or president's children?
Hello.
I went to school with Okotiebo's children.
Yes.
Well, what about today?
Right.
You don't even see their children. You don't even know them.
So what has changed? You see?
Because the school they build, their children cannot attend it.
Okay.
So
The hospital they build.
Let's stop blaming our brothers, the ones they are suffer too much, my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, where
Because if you look at it, it's because they refuse to fix the school, to build the school to a standard. Okay, what is the difference between their children and those that are still going to the school? Now, you just said one thing, Mr. Greenwell said the children. I mean, no matter how poor or whatever, they are still going to produce human beings anyway.
Of course.
So what's the difference?
Let me tell you one thing I just read today. Children having homes in Dubai.
I think we are having a call from the UK. Let me see who this is. Yes, hello, caller. This is the Idele-Ero show. Can you make your contribution, please?
Good day. This is Timba. I greet the house. Adomo.
We can hear you.
Okay. So I just joined the stream. So I'm talking about the elections and the general state of affairs. So personally, I don't think the modern government, has the capacity or even the willingness to save the people, because that's not their aim.
No.
They see Nigeria as a business arrangement, because that's what it was a business arrangement that should last 100 years. And that arrangement, that marriage ended in 2014. Unfortunately, with Jonathan, they don't have the confidence, to call for a new negotiation that is not based on current Wazobia structure. So it was maligned and segregated region. And part of that Nigeria is the Kingdom of Benin. So my submission would be a return to absolute monarchy, where Oba can create different set of bills, because that was the system we have in pre-colonial days. We have the bills that are in charge of carvings, we have the bills in charge of ivory, we have the bills in charge of the iron, mental, steel. We have all sorts of. So in our modern life, so the owner can also create bills, that can address the complexities of our modern lives. So there won't be a need to elect any politician, except we want to send a politician to go represent us at the center, Abuja. But when the Oba is in charge and in control of our resources, and only pick the center, we are not advocating for secession from Nigeria. They want to exist as an independent kingdom within the current Nigerian structure. Because the Oba does not have any interest in buying properties in London. He doesn't have any interest in buying properties abroad, in Europe. He doesn't have any interest. His only interest is the land. And that position is there forever. It's enjoying its ancestors. So I think as a good people, that's what we should be clamoring for, because political parties has already set a lot of differences among the people. A lot of people are loyal to their parties. They don't want to let it go. They all have means of benefiting from the current system. So they don't want to let it go. And that was even the reason why the Kingdom of Benin fell. Because the British were promising them something different. And we can see till date, there are no changes. So if you go to those states today, you go to Benin, you can see it doesn't, it looks like a land where the government is not present. There is no presence being felt by the people. So this echo is going to continue. It doesn't matter who you are going to bring in as a governor. It doesn't matter that position. The constitution does not even allow you to run as an independent, to say, I'm not affiliated to any political party. Let me just run as an independent and win the election. It's not going to be possible.
No, that don't exist. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. I guess we will continue the program. We will analyze what you said. The panel, they are here, they listen to you, they hear what you said. They will analyze it a little bit, and we appreciate your time for joining us today. And we'll continue to join us on this program. We're going to be bringing it, time to time until we have the election, so that we can be able So not educating the people now, educating the people who are campaigning to become governor. It's not going to be easy for them to just come. We are tired of their deception. The politicians, their deception, we're tired of it. We want to make sure that we have a genuine person with genuine intention for the people. God bless you. What was your name again, sir? Oh, Timber?
Simba the Sailor.
Okay. God bless you.
Yes, but like I was saying before, children are buying houses in Dubai, politicians' children. There's a 22-year-old girl having a property in Dubai in the posh area. There's a property they call palm. It's like a palm tree.
In the middle
of Dubai. Atiku's daughter have a house there, a building there. Rufai. You see, these are politicians. These are not manufacturers. Politicians. Atiku was a custom and exercise man. He became a politician.
Anyway, so for time's
sake,
for time's sake, I'm not going to keep you guys.
Let me just thank that man that threw in the call.
Idele-Ero from the UK, yeah.
Yeah, he did very well. I have to thank him. I know he said Nigeria matter is like a business that will last for some time. Well, there's nothing without end. All of us, we should be very proud that we are from Benin. More than 100 years ago, a lot of things were stolen from Benin, even while we were not born. But today, we learned it in history, but today we are seeing some of those things returned. So it will come to a point one day. You see the way the North Africa boy, Burkina Faso, Mali, and other kick the white people outside of their country. This is what we expected Nigeria to do first. As a leader, we were expecting Nigeria to gain independence from the white people. See why they are debating. Some aspirants might not like to talk to Nigeria, but they prefer to go to Charter House in London to talk. Who are they talking to? Who are they convincing?
Exactly.
When Nigerians we are back home, my dear, we will get there. A Rome was not built in a day. Ẹjọ́ wẹ̀ di àkẹ́rẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ náà tó ta. Àárí ọmọ yọ̀bí yẹn ẹ̀yìn ò nà zẹ̀rẹ̀ dọ́pà. We get there.
Well, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm not going to keep you guys too long on the program. We have been here. Time has been fast spent. And like I said, we wanted about where so we are going to continue this program every Saturday, mostly. Sometime when the occasion demands, we can come up with it midweek. So we did that, if you remember, during the past election. We were doing it twice or even 3 times a week. We did it on midweek and every Saturday or Sunday, depending on when you guys are going to be available, your availability. So we're going to be bringing in more talk, and then sensitize the people. That's why we are here. So before we round up, I just need you guys, because again, we are coming back with the same program next week. Whatever we missed today, we're going to bring it up next week. Just like that, we're going to continue until these people get to know, get to hear it, and then remember that our people are not stupid. They are not fools. We are wiser now. They cannot continue to deceive us anymore. That's why we are here. So, Mr. Ibunoya, your last word, sir.
I have to thank you to come up with this very idea as a forum for us to educate our people. back home that we have been taken for granted for too long a time. It is time we wise up, then do what is right. And we in diaspora, we need to give our people the necessary assistance that is practically possible so that some of the problems we have there can be resolved. Thank you. God
Thank you
bless.
so much. And Mr. Black Rice.
Yes, my brother. Thank you. Thank Mr. Binawaya. Thank you very much for dealing with these political problems. Because I'm not a politician. I fight them.
I know.
I fight the soldier politics.
Right.
It's not our business.
Yes.
You know, it's not our business. But they just come. When they're doing their business, their political business, that's where it concerns us because it puts us in problem. They create a problem for us, telling us they are going to solve it. Without them, we don't have a problem. Yes. But one thing I want to tell you, as time goes on, maybe you invite all those people to campaigning. Let them be on this program too.
Yes, you are right. I've been trying to get their attention, but I don't know whether they are dodging or whether they are just avoiding to show up.
When you show us the letter here, then we'll call them by name. We'll make sure they are hearing us.
Exactly.
Yes.
That is true. We'll get to them.
Right.
We'll get to them so that sometimes we'll invite them to come and speak to us on this platform. Thank you so much for that.
We are sick and tired of this. They are mainstream media.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Now, according to Mr. Timber the Sailor, I agree with him that we do not have government. It looks like a place we don't have government. It tallies with what both of you have said. If not for those of us in the diaspora, believe me, many people would have been dropping dead in our place because we have to be the ones supporting them. Every time you see them crying, they're calling, they're not pretending.
No.
Out there. If we have not been sending them money, we have not been supporting them. We don't have government. Government is not supporting them. There's no social welfare. Nothing.
Yes,
the government is just, they're just ranting, doing nothing,
That's why I said we shouldn't be blaming our brothers at home. They have too much on their plates. They can't even eat what is on their plate. It's not food. They have so many junks that they feel is food, but it's not edible.
I think the grace our people have is because it is their hands that fertilize the womb of the earth. They produce the food. They have some food to eat. Those of us in the village. Those people they cook their own for inside AC and all that. Time to come, we go call results.
No doubt about it. Thank you so much. I appreciate both of you as always. May God continue to bless you. We have come to the end of the program today. Until we come back again next time, I ask the Lord to bless you and bless your home. Rastafari.
The last year.
The last year.
I love my brother. Bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.